Rahul is asking, can you explain how to answer the plan to produce answer? Okay. Say if somebody asks, if Rahul has asked me, okay, Parminder, so you said you are a PP, you know the PP. Can you explain me how plan to produce end-to-end scenario works? Okay. Now the plan to produce scenarios can have a different variations in it, right? But generally it start with the planning. When we talk about planning, it start with the demand planning. So if I need to produce something, the first thing I need to hand in my hand that how much I need to produce, when I need to produce, which product, what quantity I need to produce. That all answers I can get it from the demand planning, especially when I'm working into a scenario which is make to stock scenarios. There can be another sort of scenarios which is make to order scenarios, where basically I know my demands from my sales book, and from that directly I know how much I need to produce. But most of the scenarios I have worked is the make to stock scenarios, where basically forecast plays a very important role to understand and to decide that how much I need to produce, when I need to produce, right? So that forecast can come in my projects which I have worked can come from the different areas. In one of my projects, the forecast came from the SAP S&OP process, where basically from S&OP process, the forecasting has been done and the output come as a PIR, Planned Independent Requirement. Then this planned independent requirement can further be used to plan to identify how much I need to produce. But in the different projects, I have seen that the different tools can be used for the forecasting. Let's say in one of the project, IBP was used, in one of the project, APO was used, in one of the project, Kinexus was used to generate those forecasting and get it feeded into the SAP system, where planned independent requirements has been created, and that was feeded into SAP system to do the further planning. So these plan independent requirements will be helping me to understand that how much of the requirement is there. Now, the another thing we need to understand after knowing how much of the requirement is there, we need to understand how much of production we need to do. Now, it does not mean that if I have a requirement of 1,000, I need to also produce 1,000. I have a requirement of 1,000, but maybe I have already some supplies, some production orders, planned orders, some stock is already there. So I need to know that how much exactly I need to produce. To know that how much exactly I need to produce in SAP, we use the tools called MRP, Material Requirement Planning. Those kind of tools we use it. And these tools help us to identify, compare demand versus supply versus stock. And then we came to know how much of the production would be required. And after running MRP, we come up with the planned orders. So in our cases, the MRP was run on the night batch job run, and with that, the planned orders was created. And then once the planned order is created, it is not a formed element, it is unformed element. So it need to be checked by the planners. They need to confirm the quantities, materials, if it is correct. Or if it need to be corrected, there is a chance that planner would be able to get them corrected. Okay, I have just reached, you have seen that how much elaboration I have done. I'm not expecting each and every one of you to do that kind of elaborations, because you need to speak about the content which you know. So if you have never know that how can access to SAP, IBP to SAP, APU to SAP work, try to skip that part. You have not worked, you don't know. The work, the part you know, you are confident to answer the further questions, because from there, what I do, I pick it up the points, and my further questions would be all the explanation you will give it for the plant to produce. Okay, that was a quick from Rahul, that how to explain. So you can further take from planned order till the time the order get closer. Okay.